we pulled in late. We drove in from Montreal. We had a show in Montreal.
Oh, man.
We didn't get here until like 1:45, man.
Holy shit.
Man, it was brutal.
Got about 3 or 4 hours sleeping and that's it,
No
right?
sleep, man.
Wow.
Just rotating.
You guys go on around
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock? Then you get to crash, hopefully?
We'll crash tonight. I mean, I think the drive's only 5.5 hours, so we'll hit the first rest area we can find. The thing is, we got to load in by 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, man.
Today we got here late, and you see how it is. We're parked way over here,
crazy,
over here. We got to unload here.
Yeah.
That's what the bummer is. When you come late, you really miss out, man.
Yeah. How does that work? You guys get done, like last night's show, you load up and just start driving? And
well, we had to go across the border. That's the main thing. And this is the first time.
Hung up?
Yeah, we have a Canadian drummer now.
Okay.
So we needed all his immigration and paperwork. So that took an extra hour and a half just going through nothing when we got it all anyways, but they have to go through the procedure.
Yeah.
So that took some time.
Well, I think the good news is I got a lot of friends here who are dying to see Jungle Rot today, man. So, it's going to be cool. Yeah.
We've been really hammering, dude.
Cool. That's cool.
This is the first time, an old school band like us. I don't know if you know the history of the band, man. But we've been doing it for 20 years.
Okay.
And pounding the underground for 20 years, and we finally got out of the underground to showcase ourselves.
Nice.
And it's really working, man.
Nice. And, I like to hear that because you stuck to it.
Yeah.
At any point you could have said, you know what, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm going to do construction or whatever the hell you
When we
do,
landed this tour, man, that's the first thing I said to myself. I was like, we're going to make some fucking people happy because they're going to say it's about fucking time they got a break, and it's really working out good for us.
That's cool. You have a lot of meet and greets and signings and merch flying out and shit.
Can't even keep it in stock.
Excellent, man. So how does that go? I know the album just came out last week or so, but obviously you got to stick on the roll now and just keep churning out.
That's what it is. It's like a wheel, we got to keep the wheel rolling, and I can't wait to see what spirals out of this in the fall or into the next winter. Ever since we signed to Victory, we've been climbing the ladder, and I couldn't thank Victory enough, man.
Victory's so cool.
Yeah, they're the real deal, man. They really are.
Yeah. Order Shout Prevails, the album that came out on June 30th, and I think you guys were in Auburn, Washington that day.
Okay.
Did you do any kind of special, something for the album coming out?
Yeah, I kind of remember yelling out to the crowd and telling them,
go get it now.
Yeah, something like that, and I couldn't believe I'm still here doing it, 20 years later, and I thanked everybody, and it was special, it really was, man.
I tell you, I do have the album, and the title track is just fucking sick, dude. I mean, your vocals are mad, and the guitar playing is just, I kind of gravitate to the vocals and the guitar because I play a little guitar on the side, and the guitar is what grabs my ear, and the fucking guitar player is insane.
Yeah, well, our tone is very important to us. Early on, we found our tone early in the day, and it's like a signature sound to us, and that's what you need is a band like that. It has this distinct sound,
Yeah, and playing for 20 years, together, you guys kind of know what it is. When you guys go to record, is it kind of just like a process? You're used to it now, or
we're used to it. It took us probably. We say this all the time, the last 4 or 5 albums we did, we really found, the need, what everybody has a job, what to do. I think it finally came together and everybody knows what they do, and it's just, we're on it, man. We found our stride and we just keep climbing, and I do most of the writing. I'll lock myself away for 2-3 months when it's time to write, and I'll come together with the other guitar player, Jeff, and then we work with the Pro Tools, and he helps me arrange them and put the choruses on. Then we bring Jimmy in, the bass player, and he writes all the lyrics and the titles of the songs. And like I said, everyone has a job. It's a beautiful thing, and I think we know what we're doing now after so many years.
I think the album kicks off with the song Doomsday.
Yeah, we'll be playing it tonight.
Dude, it's just so fucking fast, and it just kind of, like you said, it just knocks you out.
Yeah, we put that purposely for the opener for a shock and awe, and that's what it did, man.
I think that's so important, because, especially for press, I myself, I listen to all of it.
Sure.
I'm 49. I'm used to albums. I put the shit on and just drive, So I always listen to it through, but, I know some people only listen to the first 2 or 3 songs, So if you can't grab them right there, and that song just it just kicks you in the teeth,
I think the arrangement for the track listing was really good, man. I like the way it came out,
How did the marriage with Max Cavalera come together, man?
That's a beautiful thing, man. We actually did the 70 Tons Cruise last January.
Cool.
And we played one of the sets, and great time, packed. Love that cruise. We had a great time on it. And someone's tapping on my shoulder, and lo and behold, it's Gloria. I knew it was her right away, and she's going, is it all right if Max meets you? Is Max meet you? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Max meet me. I turn around, and there he is. I've met him a couple times before, but he was really wanting to meet the band now. And we met him, and he started talking, and the first thing out of his mouth, he goes, you're the only band I wanted to see on the cruise, you know. So that meant a lot right there, you know. Yeah, he went out of his way to see us, and just started hanging out and talking, and then we threw the idea at him because we were actually going to do a Sepultura cover on the album, you know. We were going to do it on the new one, but we didn't end up doing it, and just said, man, be down for backup vocals maybe if you're into it, man. And you could just see it in his eyes that he just lit up, and he was true, you know. I could just see it, man. Yeah, he was really in, and we just started pursuing it. Time came closer. He said, yeah, and he came through on the timing was perfect. I was recording. He came through Milwaukee at the same time I was recording. We went right up there, and he just, you know, he was in the bus, and we just knocked it right out, man. He was just into it so much. It made it so good, man. He really did a good job, man. He was just, I couldn't thank him enough, man.
And that's so cool because he has so much shit going on between Cavalera and
you know, he really knows his music. He really thrives for the underground, and he loves death metal, you know that, man. And, I think it was an honor for him as well to be part of it, you know. So
there's a new Soulfly coming out. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I saw it in my inbox. Can't wait to hear that shit, you know.
I couldn't be happier though that he did that. Just the way our two vocals mesh together with the back.
It's
really good.
I heard it. It's good. It's Fight Where You Stand. I had to jot it down. I can't remember what song. The other one that I wanted to talk about was Paralyzed Prey. Your vocals are it's scary, you know. I mean, you know, I like to try to sing heavy like that, you know. I think that my natural voice is high pitched, so
well, we sing from the stomach.
I'd be better off singing Barry Manilow and shit, you know. I just can't get it, but how did that one come together? That's very cool tune.
Yeah, that song's a little special to me, man, myself, because I'm a big hunter. If anybody knows me, I'm an outdoorsman. Outside music, I do outfitting for hunting. I take people out hunting and stuff, and so hunting's a big part of my life as well. And
where do you live?
In Wisconsin.
Cool.
And that song itself is actually, you know, 4 years ago I shot a big bear. It was a 567 pounder, 7'6". I shot him with the bow, and that song is actually about the bear. I mean, if you listen to
one of them with the paws are just.
Oh yeah, I got a picture I can show you, man.
That's so cool, man.
But the song is actually about the bear. If you listen, pay attention to it, you'll hear the lyrics. But in the song, it's actually about when I go out hunting, and the bear kind of turns it around and he comes after me.
Nice.
I'm the paralyzed prey. But then the video, you couldn't go. You know what else is me being a big hunter? I'm hunting humans. I mean, that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate high for any kind of hunter. You love to hunt humans someday, and so I got to do it in the video. So I got 2 out of 1 on it.
That's awesome. So after Mayhem, what do you guys got happening?
We got South America and Mexico in September. We're excited about that. We had some good offers later in the year, but I had to turn them down in the wintertime because, like I was saying, my guiding, I do that hunting, and I'm hoping something lands in October. We're trying to land a tour right now in the U.S. for October, and I think it's going to happen. So that's what we're hoping for the most. I'd hate to go, until next spring and not get on the road again after this big tour here. We got to keep it going.
You got the momentum going.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. You got to keep the momentum going. Man.
Yeah. Well, it's cool that you guys, finally out, man, and congrats on hitting Mayhem.
Thank you so much.
It's a great tour every time.
We've been having a great time. I mean, this is everything we dreamed about. The fight is worth it. And I could see why everybody wants to get here to the top because they're feeding us 3 times a day. I mean, we got showers. I mean, come on, we're not used to that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty crazy.
That's cool. Well, I appreciate your time, man. Go kick ass tonight, and hopefully I'll catch you at some point, man.
Make sure you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.